welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out the BECCA Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Honestly, I have very high hopes for this product because I really want a really nice luminous and dewy foundation for the summer. But hit the thumbs up button if you are excited to see my thoughts on this foundation. And if you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, I will have my past list of foundation reviews in the description bar, so don't forget to check that out. I have reviewed a ton of different foundations, but let's go ahead and chat about this product for a second. So first of all, this is $44 USD or $53 Canadian, and you get 1 ounce of product. Packaging, I'm a really big fan of the packaging on this. It's very luxe and high quality feeling. You get a frosted glass bottle. The lid clicks open, and then you screw it off and there's a little dropper in here. I just really like this for some reason. There are 9 shades currently and I have the shade Fair. When this foundation launched there was 8 shades and a lot of people were upset that there wasn't a better option for really fair skin tones. So recently they did expand the range and add the shade Porcelain, which is for like ultra fair complexions with pink undertones. I am not quite that fair, so I have the second lightest shade. For coverage, all they really say is that it's buildable, so we'll have to see, and it's supposed to have a subtle luminous finish. They do specifically say that this is for normal to dry skin types. They say that if you are oily you can use it with their Ever Matte Primer and their blotting powder. They say that it is going to be weightless, it's going to blur your imperfections and give your skin a soft focused glow. You do have to shake it before using, and for application they specifically say not to use a sponge because they say you'll end up wasting a bunch of product. Now that we know what's up with this product, I'm going to clip my hair back and we're going to get started with the application. So I've already gone ahead and primed the left half of my face with my Tarte Brightening Primer, and I also shook up my foundation as well. I'm going to be applying it with this It Cosmetics foundation brush, mostly because it's one of my only brushes that's clean at the moment, but this is just like a round foundation brush. It's not quite as dense as some other brushes I have, but I'm going to start off by getting some on the back of my hand. So the texture of the foundation is quite runny and quite liquidy. I'm going to just start picking a little bit of the product up and dotting it on. Okay, so I'm immediately not liking this brush for applying it. It's ending up very streaky and giving like a weird kind of finish to the foundation, so I'm gonna scratch that and go grab something else. This is what it's looking like with that brush. Hopefully you guys can see how streaky it is. Okay, so I grabbed my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush, so I'm going to keep applying it with this instead and see if that works better. Okay, so that helped a little bit, but not by that much. It did take down the streakiness, but it's just kind of sitting funny, like where I have texture and where I have pores here, and then over here where I have more like peach fuzz and everything, it's really just kind of like clinging to it really funny. It's definitely not blurring my imperfections right now. It's not looking that good, to be honest, but I'm going to go ahead and keep applying it. I'm going to see if the primer maybe makes a difference. Not a fan of how this product is blending out. I don't know why. It's just showing every like tiny little bit of hair on my face, which is really not good, and it's not like consistent. It's kind of patchy. I don't know. I'm not liking this. It does feel extremely lightweight. Like it really doesn't feel like I have foundation on. But I don't think it's looking that good, honestly. I'm going to let this initial layer kind of dry for a few minutes and then see if I can build it up and make it look a little bit better. Okay, so I let this sit for a few minutes. Would you guys consider this subtle luminosity? Because I think this honestly just looks oily. I'm going to try applying it with the Beauty Blender just for the hell of it because I've tried a couple different brushes and I'm not getting good results from either. Like it honestly does not look good on my skin. So I'm just going to try the Beauty Blender because you never know. This looks disgusting. The Beauty Blender built up the coverage, but this literally looks so awful. That made it look so cakey and thick. It still feels really lightweight, but like, oh my god, I don't know if I can even wear this for a full day. This looks awful. Like, I'm gonna do a close-up in a second, but this looks terrible. It's still, like, even though the Beauty Blender worked a bit better for the coverage, it's still patchy, it's still very inconsistent, and the Beauty Blender just made it look even more wet. Like, they say this is meant to blur imperfections. what imperfections are they speaking of? Because this is just making my skin look terrible. So I've just been sitting for like 20 minutes debating on what to do with this foundation. This is what it's looking like close up. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell just how bad it is on camera, but it's rough, it's patchy, it is super greasy and shiny looking. To top it all off, it is oxidizing. I've never done this. Even when I really don't like a foundation, when I'm trying it, I always keep it on for the day, but I don't think I can with this one, you guys. So hopefully those close-ups kind of show you guys just how bad this product is looking on my skin. I got on Snapchat and I asked you guys, I was like, would you guys still want to see a review even if I just like put on that foundation, hate it, and then go wash it off? And you guys said yes, so I guess that means, well, obviously you're watching this, so I'm posting this video. I am not keeping this on my face all day. This is straight up bad. Thankfully I'm going to Sephora tonight, so this is definitely getting exchanged, but this is just hands down the worst foundation I have tried, and I have tried so many. Yes, I know that it might work for some people, so if you love this foundation, I'm not meaning to offend you, but as you can clearly tell, this is not a product for me. I know some people might be like, oh, it only looks so bad because you applied it with the beauty blender when they specifically say not to, but it was looking bad with the brushes as well. I'm still gonna do some quick pros and cons right now. 2 pros, it does have really good coverage, like it is a solid full coverage and it does cover my scarring. And the second pro is that it does feel weightless. It doesn't really feel like a super heavy foundation. I'm looking back at my notes here because I kind of want to go back over what they said for the cons. So first of all, they say that it will blur imperfections. No. I don't know what kind of imperfections they're talking about. Maybe just like redness, but like pores, scarring, acne, rough texture, peach fuzz. Forget about it. And they say it's supposed to have a subtle luminosity and give a soft focus glow to your skin. Is this subtle? Like, I look like I just got out of a hot yoga class and I'm like about to throw up. So I've never done this before, but I'm going to go wash this off my face and just continue with my regular makeup routine because I have stuff to do today and I can't be looking like this all day. Let me know if this foundation worked for you. Maybe it does work for like ultra dry skin, normal like my skin personally at the moment, no, oily, no, it's definitely not. Even with like a mattifying primer and powder, I would say don't do it. Oh yeah, and like I said a second ago, it is oxidizing like crazy. In person, it is extremely orange. I went downstairs and showed this foundation to my mom and she was like, oh no. This was an interesting experience. I had such high hopes for this product and I'm kind of disappointed. So the search for a luminous and dewy foundation that looks good on my skin continues. I hope this video helped you guys out, even though I'm not doing like a full day wear test. I think this speaks for itself, honestly, but give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I am at SariRihanna on all 3. If you have any foundation requests, leave them in the comments down below. Hopefully I will like them a lot better than this product. And if you are new to my channel, hit subscribe. But that is going to be it for today. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Today, I am going to be attempting the no mirror makeup challenge. I have never done this before, and I figured, you know, I could play it safe and just do my like simple every